Okay, quick video on the Nubia watch. A lot of people have this watch, but when they get it, they feel like they wasted a lot of money, you know, at $300, $250, $500 when it came out at $700. Okay, if you have this, this is a classic. Just remember that. Don't throw it away, don't give it away. The problem is the launcher. When you have a launcher, the stock launcher that comes with it, this launcher right here, the launcher makes it boring to use this watch. So that's the regular launcher. Okay. Okay, quick video on the Nubia watch. A lot of people have this watch, but when they get it, they feel like they wasted a lot of money, you know, at $300, $250, $500 when it came out at $700. Okay, if you have this, this is a classic. Just remember that. Don't throw it away, don't give it away. The problem is the launcher. When you have a launcher, the stock launcher that comes with it, this launcher right here, the launcher makes it boring to use this watch. So that's the regular launcher. Okay, has your app info, your everything. Okay, these are my notifications coming in. Okay, so this is what you need to do. You need to go download this AIO launcher, and I'll show you guys something. Okay, so let's get into AIO launcher. Okay, let's make sure that we have this at 30 so it doesn't keep blacking out. Wi-Fi on. I'll turn on the GPS. Okay, because there are other things I need to show you. So let's quickly jump into the launcher. Come on, launcher. There it is. Okay, this is the launcher. This is how I designed mine. When you get it, it's wickedly customizable. You can do a whole lot with it. Okay, so see that? This is how I designed mine. I have the battery. This green goes all the way down as your battery goes down. The brightness, see, I can raise it up and I can turn it down right from the screen. Okay, everything you want. This is the app folder, but it's because this app folder is open. Let me close it. Let me minimize it. There goes my time. See that? So if I click this, it pushes the time down so it can show me my apps. Okay, I have two folders here, 1 and 2, and over here I can swipe and add more apps. Okay, so let me close that. Brings it up. See these colors? Every color you see here you can change. The time color, the control panel, all of them. Okay, now if I come to the control panel right here, I can click and expand. There you go. You see my control panel, Wi-Fi and everything, GPS, everything. Okay, see that? Then let me collapse that. Oh, I don't need to collapse it. I don't need to fold it back. Traffic is my Wi-Fi. I can take this off. I can put it wherever I want. That's an amazing thing about this. I can just take this, press and hold, grab, and put it below this one. You can customize. So my apps, if I click this, shows me my apps. You add these apps, the ones you want, right in front of you. Okay, then notification right here. These are my notifications. It comes into the phone via this app right here, which is the Watch Droid phone and Watch Droid Assistant. Watch Droid phone is the app for the watch. Watch Droid Assistant is the app for the Watch Droid phone is the app for the phone. Watch Droid Assistant is the app for the watch. Okay, this is amazing. If you don't have this in this watch, then that's it. You on notifications, crap. Because the regular notification that comes with this watch are so tiny you could barely read it. But let me show you. Let me give you an example, because you can customize. You can customize the size of this, and it goes by the way the screen is. See that? So let me click on this now, and you see how it displays. You see, huge displays right. You see it, and it follows the orientation of the watch. You see that? And I have the option of to discard, and I can swipe right, I can swipe left and see these. Now if it's a message from a friend, let me see, My friend sent her a video. She said I like it. So this is a message from a friend. So you see these change over here. I can reply via keyboard. I can swipe and do a quick answer, a quick reply. You see that? You can see everything. You can read it. It's right there in front of you, and you can make this bigger too by going to the app on the phone. You can adjust the size and all that. Okay, so must have for this watch. Right here, I can find my phone. Okay, I can do navigation. Okay, this navigation is awesome. Okay, so once you turn on the GPS on your on your phone, I cannot do that now because I'm using my phone to record. Once you turn on your GPS and you pick a location, it appears on the watch. Believe me, it appears on the watch with directions and everything, and it vibrates. But there's another GPS here that you need to see. 3D, full 3D GPS. Full 3D GPS. You can make this up. So let's go back real quick. I'm at work, so I gotta work fast. I'm on the regular launcher, okay? So I can do this for you guys. So we did AIO launcher. This Via right here is what you need. Is a browser, okay? This Via browser. You see how it shows on the phone. Let's just go to Google. See that? That's Google in black mode. You can do black mode, you can do regular. So if you want to do black mode, just click at the bottom right here. Okay, your menu should be here. So you see, let me turn off night mode. There you go. Okay, so this is it. It orients nice, and you can swipe right too, which is good. You can swipe right, okay, on items that allow that. So let me go back. I don't like the white, so let me just go back to dark mode. Let me go back to dark mode, and I click on search. Okay, let me just go over here, and let me just clean this out. Let me type eBay. Let's see how it portrays eBay. So you see that? Let me click on eBay, and you see it's fast too. It's fast. The watch, the watch is amazing. So that's eBay. That's how it displays eBay. You can move left and right. So I'll click on an item and see. Just want to show you guys before we move on. Okay. There you go. There you go. So let me click on this, and we'll see how it displays. So you see, there you go. Remember, you can swipe right. Everything. Okay, so let's go back. Double click back, brings us to home, and double click again, we leave. Now let's go to YouTube. You think you cannot have YouTube here? Yes, you can. You just need this client, SmartTube. You need to download SmartTube, latest variant. Okay, let's go to SmartTube. There you go. There's YouTube. Okay, see how it's oriented right there. You can swipe right too. You can swipe right. See that? So why don't we go to something that has a movement? Let's click on that. You know what? Let me find something that that moves. Okay, I want to find something interesting. Okay, that's Kid Boga. I hope you guys know Kid Boga. It's fine. What? Okay, you know what? Let me use this car chase. There you go. So there's a trick to this. It's gonna load. You see it? It's playing right now, full screen. Now, if you try to press any button or do something with it, it's not gonna work because it's frozen. Remember, YouTube is a very huge client, so it affects the processor and the watch. But there's a very easy way to counter this. Once it starts to play, what you do is you press this button. You press this button right here, this lower button right here. Okay, this lower button right here. You press and hold. Okay, it will invoke the audio, the microphone. Oh, messages are still coming. Sorry. So did you see it invoked it? Once it invokes that, you press it again to go back to the screen, and everything should be fine. So let's see if everything is fine. You see it? So now I can do stuff. I can interact with it. Okay. So beautiful YouTube client for this watch. The best. Actually, the best. You see, you can scroll up and down, left and right. Okay, so let me come down here and I pause. Okay, and then I leave. Okay, so you have settings and everything. Playlist, you can just customize over here. Okay, let's leave this client. Okay, so we keep moving. There's in-share. If you want to move things from the phone to the watch or watch to the phone, you just use in-share. Okay, I have the paid one, so you don't see commercials here, but when you do get it, you see commercials. You have to put one here and put one in the phone. Okay, so you can send and receive. If I click send, it opens up this. I can swipe and find files, or I can just pick one. Hello, how are you? Welcome. Okay, so you can pick and send to your phone. Let's get out of here. I need to show you guys. We did that, we did Via, we did SmartTube, we did InShare. Now, NewPipe. See NewPipe? NewPipe is another client, a YouTube client, okay? It's not gonna give it to you in a full screen, but look at that. There you go. Okay, so we'll do this real quick. NewPipe orients the screen the way you want it based on the way the watch is. Okay, so let's pick one. Let's pick one real quick. Same thing as the other one. It'll start, it'll freeze, then you have to press that button. So when it starts, it gives you this over here. Okay, so I click on play. And let's see if it freezes. So you're seeing it's frozen. So what you do is you just press that button. You can hear it, right? So you press this button. So sorry, I'm just trying to make it not disconnect from the computer. I press and hold this button. Then I press it again to go back, to leave it. The problem is that it's listening to me. Okay. It should be fine now. So you see it? Okay, I cannot rotate the watch. So let me do a pop-up screen, because you cannot see the other side of the watch. Actually, let me move this. So you see it here? You see that it's playing over here? Okay, so the good thing about this client is that you can actually make it a pop-up. So let me click on pop-up. Okay, don't worry. I'll do it again, because if you click on pop-up, it freezes again. So I'll return it. I just don't want it to disconnect from the computer.
Dude, what the hell? That's so mean. Why are there multiple articles about this? The first one links to a website called Healthy George, apparently. George, I'm just gonna say it. I don't think you are very healthy. I think you have a sick bone for advertising this article on someone else's website.
So you see it playing over here. Now,
So it looks like the content team has included a picture of Larry
let me
Bird.
use my
So we
hand.
can see that she's totally normal looking. And they seem to
Okay, I need to. So sorry. It is so hard working with a cable that disconnects all the time. I need to release this.
Reason to come for his wife. Reason to come for his wife like that. Okay.
There you go.
Great regret that I am gonna.
So let's see if I released it.
Okay, I'm not finding the actual article coming up anywhere. Is this even a real article? There's people talking about the ad on a forum for guitar lesson. There's also a online store.
抱歉，没有听到你说。
Okay, so you saw what I did there. I clicked on it, then I clicked on the pop-up. Once you click on the pop-up, you press this lower button to release it.
Giant Franken candle. If you can't handle the heat, then get out. 抱歉，没有听到。抱歉，没有听到你说了什么。In 1969, in South
There you go.
Massachusetts, Michael Kittredge created his first scented candle, aptly named
So
Christmas.
it's so hard for me to do that because the watch is on the floor, and if I try to move it, it disconnects from what I'm using to operate it from the computer. Okay, so now it's in full screen mode, not full screen, pop-up mode. And the good thing about this client is that with this client, you see that you can do other things you want to do, and you can even actually go back to the home screen.
And as a prolific mall adult and candle
See,
lover,
I'm in the home
I am no
screen right
stranger
now.
to Yankee Candle. As you guys
Okay,
know,
you
I
can
like
do
any
other things you want to
opportunity
do. So you
pick
can
things
actually
up and
drag
smell
this,
them.
come
I'm
down all the
also
way
always
here,
impressed by Yankee
and watch what you want to watch.
inexplicable
If I press on it, it gives me
omniscience,
these
because I always find
doubles.
that wherever I
And
go,
with this
from
one
the
over
dentist's
here, you
office
can
to the
go
bank
from
to your mom's house, there is
144p,
always,
let's find 720p, and the quality actually becomes better. You know, you see that? So it's clearer now.
And as some of you may
Okay?
know, I am also a prolific melter of things. Having melted together everything from every lipstick from Sephora to every soap from Lush
So you
to every
see?
candle from Yankee Candle's
This is
nemesis,
still
Bath
playing.
and Body Works. In bad science
So let's close
experiments to
this
see what
over
the
here. So
average
if
or
you
most
want to
marketable
watch
shade,
at the very
flavor,
bottom
or
of the
scent
screen,
those things
as
would
long
be.
as it
And given the
doesn't
sheer
turn red,
quantity
you're
of
fine.
different
So let me
iconic candle
bring
scents
it
that
down
Yankee has to offer,
over
I
here.
figured it was time for me
You
to
see,
get
it's
my
not
grubby
red.
little hands on
Then I can
some.
leave it,
So
and
in
it's
this
at
video, I will
the
be
very, very,
attempting to
very
melt
bottom
one
of
every Yankee Candle scent
the
I can
screen,
find.
right over here. So when you wear it, you can actually look on the side and you see it. You see that?
Candle there ever was. But this time, instead of just one scoop
See
worth of
that?
wax,
Where I put it?
wanted to think a little
Okay.
bigger.
So let's continue, because I'm at work, but I had to show you guys these so you don't go throwing your beautiful watch away. Okay.
And even though we got the biggest container we could possibly find, we're still gonna have
good.
some
Okay,
extra
actually
wax.
zoomed
So
in.
we are gonna be doing
Lovely.
a subscriber giveaway with some
Okay.
not so giant Franken candles. So if
So
you're interested in getting one of these dudes,
let me move
make sure you're
this
subscribed, leave a comment down
and
below,
close
and I'll
it.
leave more instructions.
So that's closed. So let's go to the app list. What other app? Let me use this one so I know at least I'm going in sequence. So we did that. We did new pipe. This is this minimum is keyboard. Voice recorder, beautiful voice recorder. So you see it's oriented the way the watch is. Beautiful. I press this right here, it'll start to record. I stop, you know, it's amazing. If you press this, you find your old recordings. That's an old recording, okay? So the orientation is what matters, how it looks on the screen. this voice recorder. Okay, so that's the watch droid phone that I told you guys about. You must get if you have this watch. Okay, hidden settings. Okay, hidden settings, you find it. It's a APK. It opens up doors to what your watch can do. So you see for the settings over here, the first thing you do when you're using the hidden settings is you come over here, you search for accessibility A, and you search for C, and I do another C. This man right here, I click on it. See this button, display? Okay, forget the display, you count 1, 2, 3, 4. This last one over here, you turn it on. Now it inverts the color so you can actually see what's on the screen. Display size, you can change the display size over here. You can do a whole lot, but do not add an account. You see the Android account? It's right here, and you can get to it through this app. If you do it, your phone will break. I bricked one already. The engine running now is a second-hand engine I got on AliExpress. So don't do that. So with this now, you can navigate this thing. Okay. Another good place to go to know is you go to advanced, ADV. See this advanced right here? Some apps, each time you put in an app, you have to come here and check all the permissions, you see. So opening links, I'm using via, you see, and that. Now home app, I'm using AIO launcher. This is where you turn on your permissions, or you know, if you, because the watch will sometimes not be able to get you to turning on a permission when an app asks for it. Okay, this is how you get to it. Default browser via phone app, watch droid phone, which is not here because it does it automatically. This is just the regular phone stuff. But if you added a new phone launcher, and it'll pop up here. But you don't need that because it's so hard to get a SIM service with this watch. You know, it's designed for China. So SMS, you don't need that. You see down here, special access. This is where you need to go. Battery optimization, all the apps using it. You can add apps here, you can take out apps. Device administration. This over here is checked automatic, but this is the place that you can do it. If I click on this right now, you see activate this device, okay. Do not disturb, draw over others. Remember, like YouTube clients will ask you to, you know, to turn this permission on. So smart tube, I'll turn smart tube on now to draw over. So with this now I can do pop-up screen on the smart tube client. So you see watch droid, everything is here. Okay, now modify system settings. Yes, you see I put all yes on all these guys. Unrestricted access, you see that watch droid phone, I gave it unrestricted access. Okay, you can give apps access here. So just remember, this is where you come to turn on or off your permissions. Okay, now quickly let's go back to accessibility, because I need to change this back to normal. Okay, so remember this right here. No, not this one. I count 5, I come here, I turn it off, so we're good now. Okay, so let's go to another beautiful app, and that is gonna be, where are we now? When recorder, we did that with the hidden settings. Here we go. This is a GPS app. This GPS app you can find at the Play Store, but the one at the Play Store, is the newer model. It's not gonna work for this watch. It's so heavy. This is the one you need right here. So first let's go and click on car. Gives you 3D. See that? That's 3D. Right here. My screen is always timing out. You see it? This is freaking 3D. Okay, so don't worry, my cable just disconnected, so let me reconnect it so I can be able to control it from the from here. And by the way, the app I'm using to control it is called SCRPY, SCRPY.EXE. Find it and you can use it to control any Android in your laptop or your computer. Very easy. Just connect it and that's it. My cable is bad, so it keeps disconnecting. I don't know if it's my cable or my connection. So let me see, give me a second. Okay guys, let me check the cable, make sure everything is fine, because I just cannot hold the phone in my hand while doing this. So that's the GPS. Okay, if I zoom out, because of where the phone is, I don't have a GPS connection. You see me zooming out? And here's, see that? So it's amazing. This thing right here is amazing. Now, the only downside to this is the map for this particular version. They just literally last month turned it off. You cannot download the map anymore. But I'll try to see how I can get it to you guys, so where you guys can download it. If anybody knows how I can get these to them, just leave it in the comments and I'll read it and we'll work from there. But I have the map for this, so all you would need is the app. And I'll also include the app version. You can find it anywhere. It's just the map that's the problem. Okay, so let me go back. And it's voice control, it's voice navigation, everything. Okay, if I drag from here up, let me see. If I drag from here up, so you see, I really can't find GPS right now but the watch is right next to under a table because of the light. Let me see, let me pick this address right here and see if it's in memory. Before I do that, I have to do offline, getting route. Let's see what it does. I should have put it in the offline map because it has offline map. Okay, there you go, it's an offline map. So I found it, so let me click start. So you see it's waiting for GPS. So let me cancel this and I go, okay, so I click here. You see this button right here? This is online, right? If you click this, that means you're using the offline map. So I took it off so I can use the online map. Let me see if it's gonna find location. And how do we know that? Click on that over there. Okay, so it's found it, right? So you see this right here, this button down here, because it's online, it's now green. So let me click and find so this is my location right here. I'm inside of a shopping mall. Okay, so let's go back to car right here. Now let me pick a random address. Wilshire Boulevard, Santa Monica. Let's see. So if it finds it, you see how fast it did. Then I click on start. This is all in your watch, man. So you see, that's full 3D and it is voice controlled. Okay, no joke, it is voice control. I can swipe up. Let me see. That's a message coming in through what I told you. So you see, and it has 3D buildings. You see the 3D buildings? You see that over here? Let me zoom out. You see? And it's lightweight, so the watch can handle it. So you see how smooth it is? Okay, so let me go back to right position. There you go. Okay, so this is for the GPS. You surely need this GPS. And you can wear it in your arm, wear your watch. And then if you're wearing your watch and you want to use this GPS, so the best way to do it is, so you see my arm right here? You see my arm right here? You take this watch and you take the screen and you put it right over under, right here. Okay, so you rotate it so the screen is facing you. When you turn your palm up, that way you can drive and look at the GPS. Okay, when you're done, you can flip it back. Okay. Okay, so let's get out of here. Hopefully I'll get through all the most important apps before my clients come. So we've done that, we've done here we go. Okay, something else. Let's go to Film Plus. Guys, remember all these names. You can download all these apps, okay? Remember, this is a movie app. And I'll show you guys something. Movie app. So let me click on the movie. I click on play. It's telling me to update. Now, you just cannot click update and update. You have to download the updated file, put it in your laptop, and then use the NAI.EXE program to put it into the watch. NAI.EXE. I know people have problems with that, but I'll explain to you how to use that app. It's very easy. People say, I don't get connections when I plug it in, it doesn't find my watch and all that, or if it finds my watch, I cannot move apps. If I put an app in there, it tells me invalid, not found, and stuff like that. No, it's very easy. It's just, so I'll tell you, wherever you put you install the NAI, the NAI.EXE, that folder, just create a folder named NAI.EXE on your desktop. Okay, put the app in there and then put all your APKs in the same folder. If it doesn't work, grab all of them, drop them onto your literal desktop, not in the folder, the desktop. Okay, if it doesn't work, drag it and put it on your C drive. Once you click on your C drive and it opens, drag it and put it there. Now, sometimes you get invalid or not valid and all that. Any program that you want to put in the phone must not have any characters. If you're putting in YouTube and the name is YouTube-V version 2.5, take all that out. Just type in, rename it to YouTube. That's it. Okay, just rename it to YouTube, and then you can drag and drop in there. If you're dragging and dropping, okay, and it's not dropping, remember, put all of them must be in the same folder or the same location. One cannot be on desktop and then the apps are in a download folder. No. Okay, so just do it that way and you will see it say connected, and you can start doing whatever you're doing. Okay, so let's keep going. So I'm gonna click on the 720 over here and I click play. If it tells you to download another app, you gotta download it and put it into the phone, into the watch. Okay, it's a player. If you're doing it the first time, it's gonna tell you that. So there you go. You see that? Full screen. Now if I click this, it gives me my toggles. Guys, hold on, okay? You know I'm at work. Okay, so guys, you see that? It's playing full screen. if you get here and the screen is small, okay, pay attention. You have to start clicking the screen orientation, the screen size button. If it freezes, remember what I told you. Just press the down right button on the watch. It'll bring up that blue screen, the voice controller. You press it again to go out, and it'll unfreeze the screen. Okay. You can. If you have any problems, just email me at MNOSYKE@gmail. MNOSYKE@gmail. Just title it Nubia, and I will answer. I'll help you out. Okay. So let's get out of here. Okay.
If you're looking for a quick, easy way to make extra money, I got you. Sign up as a Dasher with DoorDash. It's such a simple process that puts
This
all
is
the
just a
power in hands
commercial.
to earn the cash. Just download the DoorDash
That
Dasher
comes with
app
it.
and you
Let
can
me
sign
just
up in
take it
literal
out.
minutes. You can choose your own hours.
Oh,
There's
come
no
on,
boss,
man.
and you can get paid right after every dash automatically with no deposit fees. There's so many opportunities out there.
Okay,
for making
let
money
me take
delivering
this
from
out.
restaurants, grocery
You know all
stores,
these commercials that you
Exports,
cannot
app
click
is
away from.
top it.
Horrible. Okay, so let's go. Where are we? We did that. We did all these over here. We did. Here we go. Film Plus, EX Explorer. You guys know it already. It's a file manager. This is another good file manager, File Manager Plus, because it orients everything in the way you want it on the phone. So you see that? In the watch. So you see that? So I can click on storage and analyze it, and it pops up or whatever. It's just, orientation matters. So let me get out of this. Then and take your time as I show you this. Take your time and look at the names of the apps. Any app you see here, you need. Okay, so if I miss it, UPlayer is a player for video. Is a video player. It orients it exactly the way you want it. So you see that's the folder. So you see the videos I have here. I have 3 videos over here. So it orients it the way the phone, the screen of the watch is. Okay, so remember, you need B player, U player, AIO launcher, via browser, smart tube, InShare, new pipe. You don't need desaturate. Desaturate is just a icon pack. If you're good with your keyboard, you're fine. If you're not, you download Minium. Okay. You need the voice recorder. Remember the logo, so you don't get the wrong voice recorder. Okay. See how this is how it's gonna look when it comes. Now, hidden settings. Okay. You need this. You need this. You need this. Okay. There's something else about hidden settings. Yeah. So let's go back to hidden settings. In hidden settings, you can actually. This is the only way you can locate the developer option in this. You see it in this watch, developer options. Okay, so you see that it's turned on. Over here you can do a whole lot. So the first thing you do when you come here, you can you turn this to 5. You see the animator duration, put it 0.5. Okay, transition, I don't know why I left it at, my transition should be at 0.5, and this over here should be 0.5. Just 3 of them. Windows animation transition, okay, should be at 3, so the watch becomes very fast. Okay, so thumb keyboard, all these things, it just depends. Now let's go back to settings, because from settings you can find and change your keyboard. Okay, not a lot of keyboards work on this watch. but remember this name, minimum, and another one would work for you. Although I use the stock keyboard, I just like it, you know. But I even have a keyboard here that I do swipe. I can swipe on, but I don't use it. So okay guys, so from the bottom, let's start. Now let's start from here, okay, because I'm at work, I'm about to leave. You need voice recorder, you need watch droid phone and watch droid assistant, you need hidden settings, you need here we go. What's the version of this here we go? Because you need that version. Let me see. I need to give you that version. All these things, just go on Google, type it in there, they'll come up. Let's go to settings and see. Where's the settings for this? Here we go. Where's the settings? Okay, let me put it here. Okay, now I swipe up, click on settings. That's the voice, but that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the version. You know what? I know what we're gonna do. Let me go back, get out of here, and I go to app info. This is where we get version numbers. Load, 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 load. Okay, let's find. So first of all, AIO launcher, you need version 5.0.0. okay, let's go to Film Plus. Of course you need the latest version. Just search for it, you'll find it. Here we go. We need the version number. Okay, so this is version 2.0.14841. You see this version? Anything above this gets you into the new UI. You don't want that new UI. It'll work in the phone, but in the watch, it is freaking heavy. Okay, it'll be lagging and all that. You just need this one. Okay. So remember this version or below. This version or below. They will all use the same map. That map, I will have to find a way to get it to you guys. Okay. So what else do you need to know here? Nothing. Okay, so let's recap. So let me close all these things. I have this open, B player. I have Film Plus open. I need these two because I need the watch droid that brings my notifications, and I need AIO launcher, the best launcher. Let me collapse this. Beautiful launcher. See that? Okay, so let me show you guys real quick. I go to AIO settings, I go to UI, I go to theme. You see I'm using mine over here. Let me click on this right here, and I scroll down. So at the bottom, there's, you guys cannot see it, but it says okay here. It says okay at the bottom. Let me see if I can do it without losing connection. You see, it says okay here. I click okay. I go back. Okay, so you see where I am now. Now that you've seen that, let's go back and I'll pick another theme, because those are the ones that I did for myself. Let me take a theme from the watch. Why don't we do cards? I'll do cards. Okay, hold on. Okay, and I click okay. Now let's go back to home. You see cards? See, now it's changed. See how it is? Okay, if I click on this dot, it expands. If I click on here again, let me see. What the heck? Okay, So you see that? Now let's go back. I click on AIO settings, just showing you guys different themes that they have. Let's go material. Okay, there's material right here. See that? So you see the background? Okay, it's not supposed to be there. If I press on the button, it takes out the original background. You don't see it, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay. Let's go to theme, and let's just do neon. That's neon. You see that? See how it is? Click on this, it closes. I click on apps, it closes. Click on notification, it opens. Click on notification, it closes. See that? So this is the preset right here. Okay, so let me see. There's usually, so this right here, see this blank space? This blank space is actually, you can add it to use it to move, to nudge the whole thing down. So the screen is not, when you go back to home, the first two things are not down all the way to the other side of your watch where you cannot see. Okay, so if you notice on mine, it starts right at the middle where you can see if you're wearing the watch. Okay, so let me see if I can use my hand to find it and show you guys, because it's tricky. If you don't know about it, it's so hard to find it. So you see, I added it. So if I press and hold and I swipe, press and hold and I swipe, wait, press and, you see it now, it's come out. You see right here, if I do back 1 2 3 4 5, you see it draws it. So you can use it to nudge the screen up until you get it to where you want it to be. Okay, in this case I want it here. Okay, then I can go back, I can press the back button and it sets. So where do you get that? That's the first one you put in. That's the first widget you put in. Okay, so you can nudge. And where do you get that? You go to AIO settings, you come all the way down on the first screen, all the way down to where you have your widgets. You see it at the bottom, empty widget. You add empty widget. Now when you download the AIO, I want you to come here and turn off every single widget here. Turn every single widget here off. All these right here, widget setting, turn them all off. Then the first one you add is gonna be the empty widget, and then you add your clock and other things you want to add. Then once you're done with that, you can now move them wherever you want them to be. So if I want this control panel to come up right here, I just drag it and put it up, press and hold, drag. So you can move them around anyhow. Okay, so remember what I said. So guys, thank you so much. My name is Michael. If you appreciate the video, just like it. Okay, and whatever else I find, I'll let you guys know. I've had this watch for a while now, and I'm about to get the gold one. It's a classic. It's something that when you have it, once it's gone, it's gone. So you just better have it. Not the new one. The new one is normal. It's just look normal, doesn't have the camera. Okay, this is the original. This is the one you need to get. Okay guys, so take care. Bye bye.